Okay, we just finished our live stream where we did every single clan in sealed. Let's jump into our first draft of this format. I'm excited. Oh, it fired right away. I was about to say I'm excited, I'm nervous. First drafts are really hard, and the problem with me starting with sealed on the stream is that a lot of the people who draft have already had a few drafts under their belt already, at least like, 2 or 3. So it's not their first draft normally, but it's mine. So let's see what we can do. First drafts are always really hard. They're especially hard on early access because, yeah, the table is usually pretty good. There's no easy seat. Let's look at the table order. Okay, we have LSV on our right. Sweet. Nikolai Bolas on our left. Oh no. Everybody wants to jump into a new format with their first draft with LSV passing to them, correct? This is just ideal. Oh, I think we should take the 3-color card. The Butcher's so good. But I hate starting out with a 3-color card, but I think it's so good I don't want to pass it. Could just take the Dragonstorm and be safe and get fixing. This pack's kind of weak, though. I'm going to take the Butcher. It's a high-risk, high-reward pick. Some other okay uncommons. But yeah. Would have loved to have a good setup to take this Whirling Storm Brood. We have Quarry Mountain Stalwart, which is good. I think it's good even in Mardu. Caustic Exhale and Detainment are also in the pack. We should probably just take a removal spell. Detainment can hit bigger things, but Caustic is pretty crucial in the early plays. Missing out on some good aggro cards, but let's go with the Exhale over the Detainment, I think. Ooh. Okay, good. We have a Hardened Tactician. This one's great. Pay 1, sacrifice token, draw a card. Love it. I don't think the Kinguard will wheel. Deathgorger is good. Been pleased with it, but let's go with the Tactician. I'm kind of deflated from our stream, though. Those sealed pools were so bad. Maybe we can do something really good here. We have the Shock Brigade. Seems like a perfect 2-drop. Missing out on a land. So when you're drafting against a good table, these lands don't wheel. And so less experienced draft tables, the lands are open early and passed early. More experienced draft tables, the lands are taken early and passed late. So I'm using that inside knowledge of knowing that we have good drafters at our table to not prioritize the lands, and then hopefully pack 3 we can make lands our top priority. Let's go with the Veteran. Actually, no. I think I just want the 2-drop of the Veteran. This is good, though. But yeah, I'm just going to take the 2-drop. I want to make sure I have a low enough curve. This is draft, after all. A Mesa. We have a Lancer. We have a Globe. There's also a Piercing Exhale still in the pack. It's kind of crazy. The Globe's safer than the Mesa. The Mesa's better. The Globe just leaves us more flexible, though. I'm going to take it, given our start. I mean, if I end up in Mardu, the globe is worse. But if I have to pivot, the globe's better. Mardu Devotee. Can take the battle veteran now. I think I will. So like a black base. And then maybe white, maybe red. This pack stinks. Negotiations, maybe. Could just take another 2-drop, even though it's not that exciting in our deck. Kind of safer than negotiations, maybe, right? Make sure we get a creature down, no matter what we do. Seems reasonable. Alright, this is our wheel pack. We have the Dragonstorm wheel. The crocodile's here, too. I don't think it's... I don't know. The card's just not very exciting. Anyway. Let's hedge. Let's take the Dragonstorm. I think it's a good card. I like it a lot, actually, so. It's more of a, just like the globe. Not necessarily good in the deck we've started drafting, but good hedges in case we have to ditch. I think I actually might ditch. I think Tiger's good, but I kind of like the Pummeler. I think I've been seeing enough of a green signal to try and kind of edge towards green in these last few picks a little bit. Yeah. Although the Leopard's just safer at the moment. Newell might be the better card, though. Maybe we're going to, like, end up ditching, but let's take the Renewal since we don't know what we're going into. Teamer might be open, huh? Alright, maybe we're ditching into Teamer. We have a red start. It means, like, all our white-black cards are pretty bad. And the Mardu plan is absolutely not getting there. I mean, we just didn't see a lot of mobilized cards. Can we try this? No. This sucks, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it does make tokens. I don't think it's good, though. You have to have a lot of recursion. It's bad. Okay. We were just talking about pivoting into Teamer. Okay. We're missing some good Mardu cards here. Huh. But like I said, like, it wasn't open. We, like, first picked the Tactician and the Butcher, and then kind of forced this 2-drop, and the Caustic Exhale was also really early. We could still play it, but I think Teamer is more open. I think we really should entertain pivoting here. Okay. We have a red card here that could go into both decks. I don't think we're putting enough low encounters places yet to justify that, right? No. Sharpshooter's just safest because it goes into both decks that we're building. And then we have the Herd Heirloom. Seems very good. Also, kind of saves us from this train wreck, right? Because it's fixing for creatures. I guess we'll commit to green. You can always go like green base something. A little punished. I'm going to take this card even though we're trying to move away from white. I think that's good enough. I mean, if we get past a bunch more Mardu cards, we're going to ditch this green pretty quick and go back to it, so. Yeah, I'm impressed with Voice of Victory. Oh boy. 2 different decks in my first draft. This is kind of a train wreck. I'm not gonna lie. This is not ideal. Mardu Rare. This card's okay. But it's so risky. I don't know if I'm going Mardu. Worthy cost is safer. Yeah. I mean, how crazy is it? We could end up going Jund. I mean, we could always play red late too and just play like a green black X base. That's not crazy either. Of course, Naya is still possible splashing black, although our removal's in black, so I don't really want to move away from black being a base color if I can help it. Love it. Nothing like drafting a non-supported archetype in your first draft. Oh, what's this? Call of the Spirit Dragons. We have no dragons. Have we been setting up for the perfect dragon build? Secretly? 5 color? Maybe. I'm gonna do it. Maybe that's what we're doing. Maybe everything happened for a reason and we're gonna go 5 color dragons. And we're gonna pick up like 7 dragons. It's worth entertaining, right? This draft isn't going well anyway, so might as well have fun while you're train wrecking. Stormbrood, another call. It's a dragon though. We gotta take the dragon. We already have one. We're gonna take the dragon over the Sultai Devotee as well. This one's a good one. It also goes into both decks we're building at the moment, so this is good. Although, for 5 color, were we really building 2 different decks? Maybe it's just the same deck. In disguise. What's this one? It's a Sultai Rare. 3/6, lifelink, enters. Fill your grave. We have 1 recursion spell. It's not great in our deck. We have a mobilized creature. We also have another chance at a Sultai Devotee. I think that's the pick for sure. I think green black are going to be my base colors, so that helps. All right. Bellow's pretty great. Pick 8. Teamer card. I'm going to take it. It's not a dragon, but it's elephants. Still think Teamer was open. Roamer's Routine. Fixing. You know, we have no tool lands, which is expected. Like I said, when you're at a good table, they don't pass them. They take them early. So we're going to have to spend a lot of pack 3 getting some tap lands and fixing. But I don't think that's a problem. We also have a good amount of fixing even without it. Just through the devotees and the globe and the spells. You know, like the Dragon Stone. Might play the Outrider. Might not, though. Okay. Come on, pack 3, help us. Rip. We really needed a big, good dragon, and we didn't get it. Surveyor's good, though, I guess. It's fine. If we're gonna go green-black base, it's perfect. We are all over the place here, though. Yeah, I really need to hit like a mythic dragon. Maybe one will get past us. Maybe LSV is feeling extraordinarily generous today and said, you know what? I'll give you a dragon. Nope. There's a dragon here, though. It's not very good. And it's like in our splash color. I think this is a situation where we have to take this land over this dragon. But hey, we got past our first dual land for pack 3. Yeah. No dragons. Well, the dragon doesn't even work with the call. Anyway, we have a prey and this double green 5/5. I think this is a good card. It's okay, but Dragon Spray is just so good, so I'm going to take it over it. There's just no good cards in these packs for us. We're going to take the Cliffs, I guess. This kind of sucks. I don't think like switching back to super aggro is right here. I'm just gonna take the land. Jeskai Revelations, great. But I am a green-black base, and that's triple off, so I don't think I want to go for the triple off spell. I'm just gonna take the land. This is so sad. Why our first draft's hard. Such a train wreck. I'm gonna watch this like a month from now. Just be so disappointed in myself. I'm gonna take the Blossoming Sands. I mean, like I said, in the final pack, good players passed the goods on the fixing. Okay. I guess we'll take another fixing card. I mean, the mana base got there. It's not as bad as it looks. It's just like the problem is our deck has no cohesion. Like, we didn't get any dragons this pack. Like, none. Why would LSV ever take good omen cards? Take the removal. I mean, Betrayal Wheeling is pretty great. I mean, green-black was the open lane, but was it? I mean, how many of the 1/1 counter synergy cards do we really see? The one we passed that we opened, and that's about it? I don't know, man. I don't know what the open lane was here. Maybe in chat you saw it. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments what lane you saw that was egregiously open that I missed, because I don't know. I'm trying to talk and draft and think. I'm not happy with this deck. I would say this is maybe one of the worst drafts I've had in a long time. But this is where we're at, and we are going to play with what we took. This Call of the Spirit Dragons did not get there. It's going to get cut. Our strongest top end is in Teamer, so we have to keep that. Elder can go. Like, our cards aren't even like that good together is the problem here. Like, this heirloom is gonna have to do work. I mean, I don't mind that our 2-drop slot is super good and aggressive. This Devotee's so medium. Their 3-drop slot's not bad. It's just like, how many of these are we actually playing on turn 3? Guess we have too much fixing now that we picked up all the lands. So, like, I don't even have really good. I guess this getting back the saga is incredible. Outrider can go probably, maybe. I don't know. Let's look at the removal. What do we got going? Because the removal is going to be a big impact on what I decide are my main colors here to emphasize with my mana base. Just twin bolt, huh? We have plenty of removal. We actually got really good removal, actually, so we can make red this splash. Legacy's probably not necessary here with how much removal we have. Red blue becomes awkward if red's the splash as well. It's only a double off splash. Like if white is late, like really late, maybe. What does that look like? Not great. You know, I want access to this omen. So what if we make like red the late color? I mean, even though on the surface it definitely looks like a Jund build. Are we really playing Jund though? We have 4 forests at the moment. 4 swamps. Plus 2 extra. So we're at 6 each with a globe. So that's 7 each. Our main 2. And we have way too much blue. And then way too little white. So we have to keep the basic island, I think. Devotee fixes for white, but if we're making red the splash, we can favor the plains, go up on the plains, get rid of the bolt. I mean, brigade's not great late, but it might be where we're at. So how does this Abzan base look? Not bad. I mean, all of our white cards are creatures, so the heirloom fixes for them. So that's 3, 4, 5 white sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources. 6 green. 6 black. 6 blue. It's still a little heavy on blue, but I need it for the routine. I don't think I'm cutting the island. I would want to go up on a forest. We could cut a duel. Actually, I'm okay with favoring blue because the heirloom doesn't fix for the blue. So we really only have 1, 2, 3, 5 with the globe. And on top of all those numbers, we also have a routine. Little tight on the green and black, but I think it's okay. The upside's high for landing our splashes on turn, so I don't mind investing a touch more in them. I mean, 6 is kind of the minimum of a main. Yeah. I mean, when you have a draft that was this much of a... well, we can just call it what it was. It was a train wreck. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I have a choice to not just be okay with 6 and run that risk. Ideally, I would have 7 or 8. But this is where we're at. Look at that. We can have our splash card on turn 2. This is keepable. Missing our main black, but very high odds to draw into it, so I don't mind keeping it. No, there is a black source on Devotee. Look at that. So now we're just missing the red splash for the song, but that's okay. I think the Devotee is so important for fixing that I'm going to run out the voice first. Even though that means I can't cast my removal spells. I think the 1/3 is a better blocker here anyway, given what they played. Okay, use your 2 mana removal spell that this format is defined by. Here we go. Like I said, I've had a rough day. There it is. Forgive me if I'm, I don't know, pessimistic, short. More fixing. There's the black source too, naturally. You know, turn 3 is the important turn. And when you have 6 sources, turn 3 is the turn you should expect to get a 6 source by in, you know, something like 94, 95% of games. It's a lot of games. So us getting the water last turn was right on time based on statistics. Do I want to exhale that 4/3 before they can pump it? I think so. Could have also just developed out, but seems decent. Now we just need that red source. Should be soon, actually. Next 2 draws. Our opponent played a rare. Death Touch is so bad against first strike. Yeah, I almost want to kill the Glory. I think I should kill this though. If they have instants that they can fill their grave with, like, just dead to it anyway. It's also like quite a few ways they can utilize their mana to protect or give advantage to a dying creature. So I like using the removal while they're tapped out, but I could have waited. Monument. This one's been kind of nice. We're racing 2/1s. What a game. There's the red source. Look at that. Love that that's their best play. That's good news for us. The bad news is that Pumper is going to be really problematic. You know, this devotee is a very bad blocker on this board. I'm actually thinking about attacking in, chipping in the damage, and then throwing it at the Glory. See if they trade though, so we keep our spell. I'm okay with this, given their board state. Pumping seems problematic. Okay. Oh, you can hit Monument with that. Oh, that's actually super good. Wow. We might just lose to that move. Like, legit. They have a bunch of chump blockers. Our Her saga doesn't give trample to our elephants or any other creature. Wow. That was really good for them. Okay, so they'll get in for 3 here. Some good hits. Get in for 3, draw 2. I actually draw 3 with the Salt Road. Yikes. At least they have to be a little conservative because they're at 10. Ah, that could just be game. I need to keep the pressure up. They're gonna just chump, but I mean, what am I gonna do? I mean, there is some merit to sacking an elephant just to draw another card. They're gonna outcard advantage us here. Just too much value off those 2 plays. I think we would have been fine otherwise. But they're gonna make like 2 more 1/1s with haste and menace. Draw a bunch of cards. Bounce something to draw more cards. Yeah. They can play the 2/1, bounce the pack beast, draw another card. Like, GG. We can't scoop though. So we're gonna just let them slowly grind us out here. It's a cool build though. Tap down the elephant. You got this. Oh, they have removal as well as their final card? Like, I think I need to sack my elephant to try and save my creature here. I do have a pump spell. I can draw into actually quite a few pump spells. 3? To save my tactician. Is that even worth it, or is it better to keep the 5/5? I mean, let's go for it. I don't think I'm supposed to sack the other elephant. I could though. Kill me. End it. Bounce your Salt Road. Draw more cards. Yeah, that one. So stupid. Okay. Stupid as in good. I mean, it's a good deck. Alright. Oh my gosh. Our next hit would have been perfect and saved our creature. This is still good though. I have to attack. This is an attack. Gain 12. Hope we don't die on the back crack. Maneuver. Could have just played this out though. Maybe that would have been better. I don't know. Let's see, I lead back a 5/5. No, because they have... No, it's not better because they have lethal next turn with the menace if I do that. This is the only way I live. This is a really interesting choice for them, though. There are trample spells, I think, in the format. So if they only block with 1 power, they lose instantly to trample. They have decided that they can't win if I have a trample trick anyway. They will not get punished. Okay. We're at 16. We're going to lose some life here. Maybe if we get like our renewal to get back the Teamer Saga, maybe we can ring this back in. Okay, we are at 6. That's game. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll show you the Surveyor. I'm dead either way. But in case we don't draw it in our other games, I get to show you what it does. So, I'll attack so you can see the trigger. I'm going to lose a life, which isn't good. But I was dead anyway. You can either put a counter or make a spirit. We'll just make a spirit here. Globe. Yep, great. They had detainment anyway. Yeah, 1 turn. So much value. They outcarded us. And then we bricked on 2 lands in a row. It's on par with today. Although this deck is not great, so. I don't know. Expect games like that, I guess. Let's keep going. We did hit our mana, though. Pretty much on turn. So there's at least that. Cool. Just need 1 land and our Roamer's routine is looking really nice here. Unlocks basically everything. Playing Jund today. Okay, we have an answer to this. Wait. Yes. Creature with flying. Doesn't say dragon. I think Resolve's going to be a great spell in the format. Oh no. Like what a... It's fine. Everything's fine. Ouch. No, nope. Rena said, you don't get to play Magic today. You kept a completely reasonable 2-lander with ramp and fixing. I guess Veteran's better to discard. And we're going to punish you by just letting you be stuck on 2. Yeah, this is pretty unwinnable. Yeah, good game. This was such a non-game, it wasn't even funny. Doesn't even matter what I discard. Ah. Arena, why are you doing this to me today? This isn't even a fixing issue. Yeah, see. It's just a quantity issue there. The last loss I can take. This one was... Good job. Good job, Arena. You got me again. Okay. I cannot 0-3 my first draft. I have not 0-3'd in a long time. And I take pride in being consistent, in not 0-3ing. Like I said, this is one of maybe the biggest train wreck draft I've had in, I don't know, maybe over a year. It's been a long time since I've had a draft like that. But I don't think this is an 0-3 deck. I think there's enough there. We should be able to get one win. One, at least. I think this deck can win 3. But we're not going to do it if we get stuck on 2 mana like that every time. So, please. Give me the curve out I know I can have. What? What is this? Sign in match and I didn't know it. I guess I just click. What? Wait. What? What? That was so weird. Okay. Whew. Didn't exit us out of the draft. That would have just... If that was the way we 0-3'd, I would have just... We would have just laughed. It would have been on par for the day. Pain. Okay, we have a new opponent. And it is a human token. Okay. Look, this is great. Do need to get another land though. Come on, game. Don't do this to me again. Don't stick me with 4 drops and stick me where I pause on 3. Wish this wasn't a tap land. I'm gonna trade. I don't have anything else to back it up and I can't take 2 every turn. Ooh, that's a spicy draw. Forgot we have heirloom in this this deck. This card. Okay. We have perfect mana for all of our creatures. Let's go. We can do this. That's fine. They're playing slower. This is okay with us at the moment. Really wanted a land there, but that's okay. We don't get to slam a 4/4 dragon. Instead, we'll slam this guy. Card looks pretty good. You kill it, or it trades off, it comes back. Now if they have enchantment removal, that's unfortunate. Please don't. Or exile removal would be unfortunate as well. Tapping it down. Riverwheel Sweep has been a much better card than I anticipated. It's actually been really good. I actually regret when I played my Jeskai Sealed not playing it, even though my Jeskai Sealed was more Mardu. Been really impressed with it against me. It's done a lot of work. So, if you're playing Sealed and you have that card, just know it's pretty good. The stun counters with drawing a card are, yeah, it's worth 3 mana for sure. Might even be worth 4, to be honest. Okay. Land would be great. Preferably. Well, I guess it can be any color. Guess we put out another 4 power creature. I mean, eventually I want to be able to draw cards with this instead of playing a creature out with it. So they're pretty priced into doing this, right? And we can worthy cost away our veteran to remove the blocker, draw a card this turn. I think that's a really decent play. Or we could go, well, no, we don't have access to the combat trick side. Heirloom doesn't fix for omens. So this is our play. Please draw land. Come on. Land me. Why? 2 games in a row. Why? This is magic. Okay. Good attitude. Our opponent's just drawing a bunch of cards. Don't worry about it. I want to use this to cast a creature spell, but I mean, I just think I need to draw cards. Like, I need to be able to get up to 5 mana. This is insane. I could cast my Butcher, though. Alternatively. I could also just kill the creature with flying. That's not bad. That way we get in for 6 and a draw card. Now, if we don't draw a land here, I'm gonna have a problem. Land. Unreal. This is unreal. I don't know how many cards we've drawn. At least we're stuck on 3 instead of 2. And we have the heirloom, but I just can't. I just can't. Not after how bad my steel pool opens were. I can't deal with this too. Please. Two Dragonstorms. Wow. Opponent's deck looks pretty good. We're winning though. No, we're not. So let's say, like, they don't have pressure. I can't afford to take the turn off to Dragon Globe, but I can't afford not to, if you know what I mean. I think I have to play out my Butcher and hope for the best. I mean, I guess I can take this turn off. Ugh. This is a really hard choice. I think I have to do this. Disgusting. Disgusting, though. Come on. We're so close. 24 cards through my deck. 3 lands. I'm not going to block. I can't afford to lose my 4/4 to some stupid follow-up trick and Jeskai. We're just going to take it all. If they kill me, they kill me. If you've got like a million pumps, go for it. Okay. So I can get back removal. Yep, pretty good. Okay. Untapped land, please. I mean, 4/4 flyer goes a long way here. Lifelink also goes a long way. Okay. Combat. You know, they might not block here. It's risky if they don't, but they might not. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm one short. Dumb. I'm going to draw a card. Clearly they have a spell. Good. Could be dead here on the crackback. Maybe I should have used my lifelink trick. I mean, but they were holding open a spell. That would have gotten blown out. Okay. I mean, if they have us this turn in the air, good beats. Okay. Oh, I guess it matters what I'm targeting. Oops. Probably shouldn't have targeted a token there. That was a relevant choice. Okay, so they get to kill something for 5, and then they get to play something after, but I think no matter what they kill, because we have the combat trick, we're actually not in a terrible spot here. Ugh, am I dead? 8, 9. We lose to Twin Bolt? That is not Twin Bolt. Wait, no, we still lose. No, we didn't. Wait, I didn't math right. How did we not lose? Okay. We have it. We win. Easy. They're tapped out. Right? Not messing this up. Not crazy here. Target the token. Nothing crazy's happening here, right? We could do trample, but there's no point in doing the combo. Let's just do here. We win. Well, 1 is not 0. Okay. Okay, we won. Good. 4. Okay. There's the green source on time. Swing in. I'm going to exhale that. 1, it's annoying because it's a death toucher, but 2, it's perfectly sized for exhale and we can be mana efficient this turn. They will get the surveil though. Yeah, this looks fine. Let's get the mobilize synergies with the sacrifice outlet going. Kind of sucks. I can't use the token for my worthy cost, which makes it a lot worse. I guess I can sack my Sultide Devotee instead. Can't say that's how I wanted to use this turn. Just 2 for wanting myself, no problem. But if we keep topping removal, I look like a genius. Knew this deck could do stuff. We're doing stuff. Play something fat. That's not fat. Ah, we're 1 off lethal. Interesting though. They kind of have to block the well, they have to block the thing that pumps itself with Death Touch. Or we could just win. Good. Okay. We've won 2 games. That game we hit mana on turn. How about that? What a concept. Back out of the gutter. 2-2 in. May we go 0-2 into the trophy. Who knows? Great though. Great. That game was how it's supposed to go. This is fine. Remember, there's high odds to hit a black source, and we do have a 3-drop to buy us time, so we should hit black by our 3rd draw, if not sooner. There it is. Fantastic. And I didn't even have a 2-drop, so even better. Now we're just missing blue. Okay, like going here, Something with 2 power is very annoying against the champion, though. And there's the blue source. With the song, do I want to trade off? I think yes, just because I want to play my butcher and have a clear board for the butcher. Because next turn we can do like all the sacrifice stuff. And then the turn after we can do the song. Love that they're going slow. That is great for us. Wow, we're going to take advantage of this. Now if they drop like, I don't know, like the 6/6 lifelink dragon, we're pretty dead. This is a good turn though. I like doing this to push 1 more damage this turn instead of banking in the value on board. Also gets it over that like 4 power 4 toughness bump that a lot of the removal spells seem to be centered around. They have so much ramp. They're only playing 3 colors too. I don't know why you would need this much fixing and ramp in a deck like this. Like, you don't need the Sentinel, right? Maybe their draft was a train wreck as well. Am I willing to trade my 2-drop for their 2-drop? Even though my 2-drop's better just to play out the song. Probably. This is... Wish I had Dragon to reveal, huh? This is actually a very tough choice. I guess I should save my creature this turn since they're tapped out. It could have been correct to do it the other way, though. I don't think it matters what we grab here, does it? That is not big enough. Okay. That buys them a little bit of time. It's annoying against my elephants too. I mean, they could stabilize here. We're gonna go for the race. But I'm not gonna complain that our opponent's pretty much only done ramp and fixing plays. Wild. It's too little too late. I mean, I guess they can bounce, but no. They have to bounce the butcher before it attacks. Yeah, I mean, they get 1 more turn, I guess. It's fine. Punished for not grabbing green. I mean, they're going to thin out their deck more here. Or no, they can't. They don't have enough mana to do the bounce, do they? The Harmonize is too expensive. And we win. Nice. Okay. Hey, the deck got to 3 wins. Really punished for not grabbing an extra forest. Okay. But besides that fact, we're turning it around. These last 3 games have been good. And the one loss that we had due to being stuck on 2 was not really our fault. So, hey, like I said, hey, going into that, like, 3 colors, staying open late, it is more consistent. Maybe you might not get 7 wins as consistently, but it's more consistent. We're at 3-2, and I don't think that was a very good draft. So, just goes to show you can get there. I think that last deck, obviously their draw was pretty bad. But, I mean, they clearly had a very consistent draft, but they didn't branch. So, and they could have. They had enough color fixing that they could have branched. Maybe they didn't branch enough. This hand sucks. This hand is better. Awkward, though. If they kill our 2-drop, we're dead. So what should I do here? Guess we're getting rid of the renewal. It's a little awkward to keep the butcher without the fixing for it, but I think it's one of our stronger plays. Let's go with the carver. We are not very likely to hit a white source here. Yep. So our hand has drawn into being extremely awkward, but we are on the mole. So 4-4. It's unbeatable. All right. We are stuck with our splashes. Yep. What, in the next 2 turns I have good odds to hit one of these colors that I'm missing? But they could, if they keep playing creatures, outpace us before we can restabilize and unlock our other colors. There's the red. Okay. Fortunately, that doesn't do as much as I want it to do here, but it does, you know, the song is fine, I guess. I think we're falling behind, though, because they have the tap down as well. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can stabilize. Haven't forced them to use removal yet, so there's really high odds that this 5/5 gets removed. That's pretty good. Okay, they're just gonna tap it down. I mean, we're taking a lot of damage here. Our opponent has had good plays. Could have been a worse draw. Could have been better. Just gonna die in the air. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I think even if we hit our white mana, this was going to be tough to beat. Just a lot of creatures. Wow. GG OP. Well played. And hey, like I said, for the first draft and going into very, very split draft. It wasn't, could have been worse. Let's leave it at that. Could have been worse. Not the best display, but also a good display that it still works out. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.